Hello guys, this is Pap from back at it again, and today we have another deck that got some benefit from ROTA. So I'm talking about, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, a deck that I like a lot. I'm talking about Ultra Athletes, UA, so all warriors of course, and it actually was a nice addition. But before jumping right into it guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Tristan Taylor, but you can actually use any character that has reinforcement. Just for all who do not remember what it does, it's pretty easy. Every time you lose 1500 life points, you can just return one card from your hand to the deck and draw a random warrior type monster. So this is not a level 4 unfortunately, but you know, most of the times it can be useful, and also it does not happen in the draw phase. That's the other good thing. And boom, here is the thing. I made some changes right there, but as you can see, we have a pretty clean version, the triple midfielder, but now with ROTA it's like, of course, playing 4. And this is really nice addition. And now we have other tree searcher. There are the UA signing deal, but with this you can summon any of the guys, and as you can see right there, I just put in one of each. So we have the perfect days, discard one card, negate the activation of monster effect, spell card, trap card, anything. Really good. Of course, it is better if combined with the discarding of a penalty box, because as some of you may remember, the penalty box in the graveyard can banish itself to make you search for any UA spell or trap card. Then we have the block baker, and this is really cool because you can negate a special summon monster effect on the summon, of course, and he changes its position and then negates the effect. So the best combo right here is just to have this big boy and the little guy, so that you have 2 negation, 1 generic, and the other one for monsters effect. Then we have the dunker, just to have you know, the guy that has the most power out of these guys, and just because when he inflicts piercing damage, and he can inflict piercing damage on defense position monsters, he gets to pop a card on the field. So this happens in the damage step, so it is a pretty cool thing that of course makes your opponent not be able to respond to this targeting. Keep in mind that. And then we have the slugger. Actually, to be honest, in these last cases, in these last duels, maybe the one you could actually you could actually avoid, the one you do not need, because I mean, we have so many traps and spell cards that definitely do not wait for you to attack, because this guy, the only good thing that he does is that when he attacks, your opponent cannot activate any cards of effect until the end of damage step. So you know, of course, your opponent, when he sees this, is just gonna activate anything he has before, so really not that useful. And then one of the best cards, the rebounder, the one that can recycle UA monsters from the graveyard, special summoning them, and the one that gives you monsters advantage if you manage to summon him. If you're able to summon him with the effect of midfielder during your opponent's turn, because this guy can summon a monster from your hand or graveyard in two cases. The first one is if it is normal summoned, or the second one is if it is special summoned during your opponent's turn. So your best case scenario is that you use your effect of midfielder to target one UA monster you control, so make it come back to your hand, and then special summon the rebounder to summon another guy. So keep in mind that I also use this to have, you can use this to have double effect from the ace or the block baker. So if you have the midfielder and the block baker, or the perfect days on the field, one of the two, and you have the rebounder in your hand, what you can do is that your opponent special summon a monster, you activate the effect of block baker. This is once per turn, but this is not hard once per turn, it's just soft. So once you use the effect, you can use the effect of midfielder to make it come back to your hand, special summon the rebounder, activate the effect of rebounder, and special summon back the block baker on the field, so that you have another negation straight away in that same turn. Keep in mind, this is the best combo you can make with this deck. Then of course we have the ROTA, we have the triple UI signing deal to summon anything. Keep in mind that when you summon this guy with this effect, he has its effect negated, so you have to use the usual combo of the UA guy, so that you make it come back to your hands, and then you special summon him back with its own effect. Just 2 UA Stadium are enough because they are also searchable with the penalty box. Penalty box is just broken, to be honest. As you will see, I have one duel where I just a couple of duels where I just won because of this, because you can just keep on using its effect and banish stuff from your opponent's field. Non-targeting, of course, that's really good. Just 1 copy of Power Jersey because you definitely do not want to have that in your hands, almost never, but the point is that sometimes you're gonna need it, and you can just add it with the effect of penalty box. That's why 1 copy is justified in there, because there's sometimes you just add it and you have lethal, just because it makes you attack twice and it gives a plus 1000 boost. And to end this, we just have a couple of treacherous, a couple just to increase the consistency, and it can be used just because penalty box can just banish itself from the graveyard, so you're not gonna have trouble with this. And for the extra deck, don't even look about it. It's just here just for fun, just because you're never gonna use the extra deck, to be honest. And guys, that was all for the explanation. Stay tuned for the replays to show some nice plays. Here we go. Here we go, my boys. First replay against Jaden and his Hero Alliance. So it's him to begin, so let's see what we have right there. He's got Stratus to begin with, having Nias to his hand, and then just 1 back row. So we have all we need: signing deals to summon the Perfect Taste, and Reinforcement to get an extra card. Don't mind this, it was just a test. The betting box reveal, I just decided to play the double treacherous. So we have the, as you can see, this little play right there was just to make Perfect Taste gain its effect back from the downside of signing deal, of course. Then we have the penalty box set and 1 in our hand. So it's got the Neos to begin with. He went with the Hero Alliance to grab a poly, so not a super poly. So I let him do all the stuff, as you can see right there. Sunrise is coming, and I couldn't negate the effect of Sunrise right there because the effect of Liquid Soldier activates instantaneously. So the only thing I could do was to negate the Liquid Soldier, but there was no point in doing that. Otherwise, I basically was dead. So my point is that I had to negate the effect of Sunrise to be sure that that my Perfect Taste does not get destroyed by the effect of Sunrise. He actually is going all in, as you can see right there. He went with the effect of Sunrise, boom, negate from Perfect Taste, and at this point I can just survive because when he attacks, damage step, penalty box, and he can just get him out with the Shining. Penalty box from the graveyard to grab the UA Stadium, then of course UA Stadium, and we have the signing deals again. Of course, another one I was pretty lucky right there. Then I've got the and this was a mistake actually. You wanna usually use your signing deal before activating UA Stadium, so that the boost is got by the guy that are actually attacking, because now this guy's gonna come back to my hand. So there you go, special summon, then normal summon of the Rebounder using the effect of the Rebounder to summon a boy. It's got the Book of Moon, but the effect goes through anyway, so I got my midfielder back, and then I used the effect just to grab a Mighty Slugger to attack, and use the effect of penalty box to banish that. So it's got nothing, as you can see right there, but he actually drew Aeneas. He attacked, but he forgot that penalty box can just use itself as many times that I want. That's how you do it. There you go. Here we go, my boys. Let's see against Galaxy Eyes. It's me to begin. UI signing deal to begin with. Summoning the Perfect Taste, then ROTA to have the midfielder, and then UA Stadium, and we're gonna get our search. So we're gonna look for the Block Baker, as you can see right there, and then I went for the Spice. So as you can see right there, even now I have 2 negation. The first one is brought by Block Baker, and then I have the second one for Perfect Taste, because I can during my opponent's turn I can just use the effect of midfielder to make this come back to my hand and summon another monster from my hand. That is gonna be the Perfect Taste, of course. So I tried my luck with the reinforcement just to get the rebounder, but I was not lucky, as you can see right there. It's got the skill, as you can see, but just a triple set. In the end phase, I just went for the summon of the dunker just to make the midfielder become even bigger. Then I went for this special summon because I can just normal summon my midfielder again and get another search. Then I went for the attack treacherous to pop my big boys, but the midfielder can save one, of course, as you can see. And I just summoned the perfect ace in defense just because I was afraid of the other two stuff. It's got the skill monster reborn, and I negated the monster reborn with perfect ace. It's got the forbidden lance. It was, of course, useless right there. And at this point, even if he had something else, I could have used the effect of midfielder to make the perfect ace come back to hand and summon the block baker for another negation. There you go. Here we go, my boys, third duel, interrupting a 4-win streak in a rank up. So let's see what we've got. He's got the Carrot Way champion, triple set. This is a Rose Dragon, of course, Black Rose Dragon. We got the UA Stadium to begin with, and then it just went for the Book of Moon to stop that, and I said 2, and this got the just to attack. That's fine. I went for, as you can see, I was pretty lucky to get the signing deal. I summoned the rebounder, then special summoned the dunker, tribute him to go with the rebounder that now can save. I can bring back the dunker that I just sent to the graveyard, and with the effect of the UA Stadium I added another midfielder that then I special summoned. Why? Because you always want to have a midfielder on the field, because midfielder is the one that can dodge, can make you dodge your opponent's back row thanks to its quick effect. Then I went with Power Jersey and he went for Treacherous, and there you go. I used the effect of midfielder to save at least the dunker, so to summon the block baker in defense position that I was chilling, and it's got just another set card. I went for the same play again, as you can see, just to of course resummon the block baker, add the third midfielder to my hand. Then same stuff, I just went for the special summon of dunker again because I wanted to pop something else, but it's got the enemy controller, and I went at this point to just summon my perfect haze. He went for the pop of the treacherous. That's fine. I have 2 monsters, and at this point 2 negation. So of course, say always the same stuff. We have the negation of the perfect ace and the negation of the block baker thanks to the effect of midfielder. So he's got the normal summon. He didn't use the effect because he didn't want to be negated, but then he changed the Bazarus shoot, and I could negate that as well. He just realized that, and that's why he scooped. There was no way for him to do this. I could have even actually wait for the summon of the Black Rose Dragon. I could have negated that effect with both my guys, either with Block Baker or with Perfect Ace. That's how you do it. There you go. Here we go, my boys, last but not least against Harpies. We have the Perfumer having the Elegant Egotist. We have such a cool hand. We have Double Searcher and the Treacherous. We're chilling. So he's got the Cyber Slash Harpy Lady and also the Harpy Oracle with a set card. So he's chilling. Or at least he thinks he's chilling. So he gets to recycle his Elegant Egotist back to his hand. I've got my reinforcement of the army to begin with, to have the level 4, of course, then signing deal to start with the perfect ace. I summoned my midfielder, and that's fine. He went for the and now it comes actually an important thing to be focused on. I summoned my midfielder. He went for the floodgate. At this point I could have used the effect of the midfielder to bounce this, but there was no point. Because we need him to use the effect of the Cyber Slash RP Lady, and then we have to chain our midfielder's effect. Otherwise, if we chain the effect of midfielder to the floodgate, he cannot use its effect of the Cyber Slash RP Lady, so he might seem good, but it's not, because then if we activate the Power Jersey, he can activate the effect of Substitution Ready in response, and we lose our monster. So we had to wait. He fell for the trap, and then we can just chain the midfielder to save our perfect ace. At this point, this was set. We can just use Power Jersey to attack twice and inflict double piercing damage, as you can see right there. It was not enough, but we had the Treacherous, so he just went for the lady. Then in the battle phase, I just popped both, just because with the effect of power jersey in the standby phase, my monster gets banished. So keep in mind that. At this point, reinforcement, I tried my luck. I didn't draw the rebounder. That was the one I was looking for. I just went for perfect ace. He's got the Book of Moon, and that's fine as well. But then he just actually went for the Chandelier, but he had nothing to discard to go for its effect. So at this point, I had another signing deal to go for my rebounder, and at this point it was just there was nothing he could do. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So guys, that was all for the replays. I hope you enjoyed those. Of course, let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions, and of course let me know if you liked the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, of course, if you enjoyed it. And guys, that was all. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.